Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I decided to take you through an evening of me just reading, just relaxing around my house. It's Saturday, we're about to go into Sunday, and I'm just winding down for the night. And I'm trying to get through two of my current reads. So right now I'm reading King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. This is S.A. Cosby's newest release for 2025. And then it's also a part of a book club that I'm in. We're reading this for the book of July, so trying to get through that. I like to wait till about halfway through the month before I start the book because I have a poor memory. So hopefully when the book discussion comes, I'll be able to contribute something because it'll be fresh on my mind versus reading it at the beginning of the month. And then my other read is still Bell Hooks All About Love. This week I was able to finish What We Found in Hallelujah by Vanessa Miller. I rated that a 4 out of 5 stars. And I actually went to the library today and picked up 2 more of her books. And then I still, on my physical TBR, I have 2 of her books, The Filling Station, and then I think the other book is called Something Good. So really big Vanessa Miller fan. I really enjoyed that first book, so hopefully with the other 4 books that I have now, I'll enjoy those as well, and maybe even go get the other 2 books that I'm going to read from the library. But that is on the agenda tonight. My hair is drying. I'm going to go to church in the morning, so I wash my hair for that. And then for the week as well, I need to still take out my chicken for tomorrow for my meal prep, and finish my laundry so that tomorrow I can spend some time reading as well and just relaxing for the week. I hope y'all have had a great week so far, and yeah, if you're with the cozy vibes, the chill vibes, stick around. All right. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick library haul before I started back reading. I'm on a no buy right now. Like, I haven't bought anything, like any once in the past 2 weeks. Sunday will be 2 weeks. I'm aiming for a month. It's on my 2025 bingo card. So I've been spending a lot of time at the library. Like, anytime I get an urge to like want to shop or want to go buy something, I go to the library and look around, and I bring a few books home. So that's how I'm making it through. But I wanted to show y'all the books that I picked up this week. Like, these have been on two trips. First one is a book by Vanessa Miller. The title is The Light on Halsey Street, and I believe this is a book. I'll just read the back of it. So, in the summer of 1985, Lisa Whitaker is a church kid headed to college on a scholarship while her best friend Dana is floundering in the wake of her mother's latest eviction. Though Lisa tries to help, their paths diverge. 15 years later, Lisa has a beautiful family and is stepping into her dream job as the director for a social service organization. Everything is going right until her future is snatched away by identity theft. Her life begins to unravel, and Lisa wants nothing more than to see the woman responsible pay for her crimes. When she was a teenager, Dana Jones always felt alone in this world. Her mother was addicted to drugs, her boyfriend was entering a life of crime, and it seemed Dana too was headed down the wrong path. The only bright light was her friendship with Lisa. Now in the new millennium, Dana finally gives herself permission to dream, to believe she is stepping into better days. But when the betrayal of their friendship comes to light, it will take a lifetime to forgive the destruction that youthful summer in Bed-Stuy set in motion. So, you want to check this out. And then the second book is another Vanessa Miller book. And the title is The American Queen, and this is actually based on a true story. So really excited to pick this one up. For the inside, it says, in 1869, a kingdom rose in the South, and Luella was its queen. Over the 24 years she was enslaved on the Montgomery plantation, Luella learned to feel one thing: hate. Hate for the man who sold her mother, hate for the overseer who left her daddy to hang from a noose. Hate so powerful there's no room in her heart for love, not even for the Honorable Reverend William, whom she likes and respects enough to marry. But when William finally listens to Luella's pleas and leads the formerly enslaved people off the plantation, Luella begins to replace her hate with hope. Hope that they will find a place where they can live free from fear. Hope that despite her many unanswered prayers, she can learn to trust for a new miracle. Soon, William and Luella become the appointed king and queen of their self-proclaimed kingdom of the Happy Land, and though they are still surrounded by opposition, they continue to share a message of joy and goodness and fight for the freedom and dignity of all. So, just a little bit about this book, and I gotta keep my due date in the book, or else don't ever be brought back. Then the second book, or the third book, is a cute little romance. I always find myself picking up one of these. It's Stuck in the Country with You by Zuri Day. And it's just a cute little country romance. Usually for my cute romances, sometimes I'll get to them, sometimes I don't. But I like to pick them up, especially if it's a Black romance, just so my library knows, like, please be looking out for new Black romances to bring into the bookstore. And then my fourth book is a Sunny Houston book. I believe this is her newest book. Oh, it's not Houston, it's Houston. But the title is Summer on Highland Beach. I think this is, I think I have Summer on the Bluffs, but this is kind of like a, not Martha's Vineyard, but a, I guess Martha's Vineyard. It's on one of those islands. Yeah. Okay. So I have to edit this out. Please edit this out. Next is my fourth book is a Sunny Houston book. It's, I believe, her newest release for the year, Summer on Highland Beach. And she always writes novels based off of, are based in Oak Bluffs, which is a part of Martha's Vineyard. And fun fact, Oak Bluffs are where, is where wealthy Black families went to go vacation when they wanted to escape from the city. They would go to Oak Bluffs, just like many wealthy white families would go to Martha's Vineyard. And so if you saw Forever on Netflix, that is where the Edwards family went in vacation, to Oak Bluffs. And it is my dream one day to go to Oak Bluffs as well, and spend some days there in a nice beach house and just looking at all the history that's there as well, and also laying out on the beach. So I got that book as well. Hopefully something I can get to. Texas finally has decided to stop raining, so I'll hopefully be by the pool soon. And then the last book that I picked up from the library was The Sable Cloak by Gail Melissa Grant. And this was actually on the new release section. I'm not sure when it came out. Let me see. Oh, it came out in February 2025. Okay. And so for this book, it is about Jordan Sable, a prosperous undertaker turned political boss, has controlled the Black vote in St. Louis for decades. Sarah, his equally formidable wife, runs the renowned funeral establishment that put the Sable name on the map. Together in a true partnership built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared vision for a better future, they have pushed through several obstacles in order to create a legacy for their children through a business that serves as a source of unity and stability for their friends and neighbors. When tragedy bursts through their carefully constructed empire of dignity and safety, the family rallies around an unconventional solution, but at what cost? Set in the Midwest in the 1940s, The Sable Cloak is a rarely seen portrait of an upper-middle-class African-American family in the pre-civil rights era, brimming with multifaceted characters who weave their way through love, heartbreak, and the fight for autonomy. This intricate, deeply personal novel, inspired by the author's own family history, delves into legacy and the stories we tell ourselves. So, I don't think I read too many books set in the Midwest, nor with the emphasis on like the wealthy Black middle class, especially pre-civil rights era. So wanted to pick this up. I love a historical fiction, and it sounds like this is based loosely on the author's family history as well. So will be interesting reads. Hopefully these are all things that I can get to on my first renewal, but most likely on my second renewal from the library. So yeah. All right, now I'm gonna get into reading these two books, and hopefully can finish one this weekend. I'm trying to average a book a week. My ultimate goal on Goodreads right now is to read 24 books for the year. I think I'm at 18, so I should achieve that goal, but it's my second goal of achieving 40 books that I'm not for sure I'll be able to hit. I definitely need to start pushing through and not taking 2.5 weeks to finish a book. It should be more like a week. So I'll be working on that. What's y'all's Goodreads goal? Let me know below. Okay.
Lover with you, love with you. Feel so true, feel so new. Love with you, love with you. Every moment just me and you. Every day is shining bright. In your eyes I see the light. Laugh and dance through the night. Can't believe this feels so right. Love with you feels like a dream. Never wanna wake, it seems. Holding hands under the stars. With you I can go so far. Every day shining bright. In your eyes I see the light.
Hello, is this thing on? I have to come back because I've been a victim of bell hook again. And I think everything that I have been trying to put into words for myself when it comes to my word of the year, which is community, I think she summarized it perfectly. And so I just need to memorize this, and like anytime someone asks me about it, just reiterate this. But the setting is the late 70s, following, I believe, the Vietnam War, following that time of chaos. War was going on. We had our civil rights movements that were going on, our feminist movement. And after all of these things, society, U.S. society specifically, is what she's discussing. U.S. society is at a place where they are no longer striving towards peace, towards love, towards community, and now focused on greed and consumption and materialism. And so in the book, and I'm on chapter 7, and chapter 7 is titled Greed. And so she says, confronted with a seemingly unmanageable emotional universe, some people embrace a new Protestant work ethic, convinced that a successful life would be measured by how much money one made and the goods one could buy with this money. The good life was no longer to be found in community and connection. It was to be found in accumulation and the fulfillment of hedonistic, materialistic desire. In keeping with this shift in values from a people-oriented to a thing-oriented society, the rich and famous, particularly movie stars and singers, began to be seen as the only relevant cultural icons. Gone were the visionary political leaders and activists. Suddenly, it was no longer important to bring an ethical dimension to the work life. Making money was the goal, and by whatever means. Widespread embrace of corruption undermined any chance that a love ethic would resurface and restore hope. And this is what I have been trying to put into words.
Lover with you, love with you. Feel so true, feel so new. Love with you, love with you. Every moment just me and you.
Checking back in. I hope y'all can hear me. I just diffused my hair some more and my air diffuser is having a tantrum. But my bookish night has turned into a movie night or a binge session. I just remembered The Summer I Turned Pretty came out this week, and so I'm gonna watch a couple episodes. To be honest, Bell Hook has been spiraling right now, so I need to sit and think about the 4 pages I just read and get my thoughts together. It's a lot. She says a lot in such a small set of words. It's a very big punch from a little fist. So I need to think about those things and think about my life and reevaluate my priorities. And so in the meantime, I'm going to, I got the Amazon Prime on, so I'm going to put on The Summer I Turned Pretty. And I really have a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I have it. My family uses my account, and so I keep it. But my time with Amazon may be coming to an end. Maybe. I keep saying it, but they get me for another month. But I'll check back in. If you've watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, let me know your thoughts. Are we team Jeremiah? Are we team Comrade? Are we team no one? Are we team Belly? Let me know. Okay. Going into episode 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty, still definitely team Comrade. Episode 1 threw me for a loop. But Comrade is gonna redeem himself. He is. He just has that about him. He's in therapy, been working on himself. He got his friend. They've been talking through everything with. Yeah, it's gonna be Comrade in the end. Okay. So I wanted to check in. I'm on episode 2 of season 3 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. Really enjoying it so far. If you never watched the show, I really recommend it. If you're like into romance shows, very cringy, sweet, drama-filled shows, watch it. And then I haven't read anything else from Bell Hook. I'm still pondering, trying to gather my thoughts over the greed chapter, but I don't think I'll do any more reading. It's like 9 o'clock and that's my bedtime. I'm really pushing it tonight for the show, but I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it entertaining. Hopefully my word vomit was impactful or you took something from it. I really enjoyed filming this. Maybe we'll continue this tomorrow on Sunday. And if not, hope y'all have a great rest of your day or night or whatever time you're reading this. Till next time, bye.